like my biggest competitors in Sri Lanka are the bus drivers. Hello everyone, it's Yevan David. I'm here with Maliban today, ranking and trying different combinations and answering some questions today. So what is the first thing I'll be trying today?
All right. So in front of you, you have the Maliban Gold Mari biscuit with strawberry jam.
Okay. All right. So I've had Mari biscuits for a long time as a kid, so I have never tried it with jam though. So let's see how it goes. I actually really like that strawberry flavor to it. Yeah, that's actually really nice because I really like strawberry. I have strawberry milkshakes and strawberries all the time, so that actually works very well together.
You're the first Sri Lankan ever in F3. Does that feel like a weight or does it feel like fuel?
It feels like fuel to me because since I was a kid, I didn't want to just make it in F3, but also be the first Sri Lankan. So the flag hasn't shown on the podium yet, but that's definitely my goal. So I see it as a huge fuel. I've come this far. How much further can I go? And also the huge encouragement from all the supporters in Sri Lanka. So a huge fuel for sure. Now, to rank this Mari biscuit and strawberry jam, I'm gonna say it's a definite pole position right here. That is very, very good.
So next we have the Maliban cream cracker with a buffalo chicken dip.
Okay, cream crackers. So I've had this before, but I have not had the buffalo chicken dip. So let's try this. Could be interesting. Just get a proper dip and then, oh, that's nice. I can really taste the chicken in it. It's got a bit of spices as well. That is good. That's very, very nice. I'm definitely gonna have that more.
During the winter season in New Zealand, Sri Lankan fans showed up with the pupper band. What was going through your mind during that time?
So I'd heard that for the second race weekend, there's gonna be a lot of Sri Lankans coming. Rumors of a pupper. We get to the Sunday of the race weekend and I can hear the drums and the horn and everything. And they literally, I think 50 or 60 of them came walking down the pit lane. I was wearing the Sri Lanka suit and it was just such a memorable moment. Like, that's got to be one of my top favorite memories of racing for all time, definitely of this year. And it was just so wholesome to see everyone turn up for the race. And for the first time, a papare was played at a Formula racing event. I think the other drivers were just a bit confused. Were they thinking it's like Sri Lankan New Year or something? Like, what's the reason behind the drums? But I explained, yeah, the papare is very sacred tradition of ours. So it was a nice feeling. So the second dish ranking, I really like the cream crackers from Maliban, and with the chicken dip as well, the buffalo chicken dip, it makes it really, really nice. I really like the crunch texture, and also with the spice of the dip, it really gives a nice flavor. So that's definitely satisfied my taste buds. That's a pole position. 2 for 2. Time for the third dish. So this looks familiar. What exactly is it?
Here we have the Sri Lankan classic, a chocolate biscuit pudding made with Maliban Gold Mari.
Okay, so this is a classic in the Sri Lankan household. My family has it every Christmas usually, chocolate biscuit pudding, but I have actually never tried it because I don't have much of a sweet tooth. So I guess this is the first time I'll be trying it today. So I've already kind of messed that up, but that's fine. Okay. I can really taste the chocolate, but then right at the end, the biscuits on top, really, now I get it. The chocolate biscuit pudding, it makes sense now. I thought the biscuits were mixed in a different way, but with the biscuits on the top, it really gives a crunchy flavor. I really like that. It's, let me try another bite. I think I've definitely had this when I was younger because I can't remember having it recently, but it feels like I've tasted it a long time ago. So yeah, could be a very nostalgic dish for everyone. So that is very nice.
Who in the current F1 grid do you study most and why?
Lewis and Max. I'd say Max right now is doing an insane job in his mentality. He's in his prime. Lewis as well, changing to a new team and adapting to Ferrari after being with Mercedes for 12 years. So both of them are in very different stages of their career, but I like to see how both of them are evolving each year. So I really like to look up to them. All right, and now the ranking for chocolate biscuit pudding, which I actually thought were 3 different things, like chocolate and biscuit pudding, but 3 in 1 makes it even better. So with that crunchy flavor, it has to be another pole position for me. 3 out of 3, and added points for the nostalgia. So I'm pretty sure I know what this is, the classic lemon puff. I've had it at the track as well, but what is the rest of this?
So this is Maliban lemon puff with cheese and fruit.
Okay, let me try just with the cheese first and then with the rest. That classic lemon puff flavor, it's so nice. With the cheese, it adds a nice flavor as well because the cheese is very soft. Obviously the lemon inside really adds a nice texture to it with the crunchiness of the biscuit. I'm gonna try it with the apple now. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, I don't really like the wet texture with the apple, with the biscuit. I still prefer the cheese, but still pretty nice because of the lemon puff. Like, that's just really good. Now let's try with the grape. That's actually really nice. I love the grape taste with it. It's just super, I don't know what's the word, flavorful. And again, the crunchiness of the biscuit is what's really nice. You have the crunchiness, the soft part on the inside with the lemon puff. Even with all three, I have to say with the cheese, it's my favorite, but the crunchiness, that's what gives it away.
Have you had lemon puff chilled?
Lemon puff chill?
Yeah.
Like cold?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. So I guess that's to try when I get home, but
Yeah.
I would think it would be quite nice, to be honest. But maybe like on a hot day, at the end of the day, have a cold lemon puff. That sounds very nice.
When was the last time you actually sat down and just ate something without thinking about macros and calories?
I actually do that quite often because definitely when I'm home, I just eat as much rice and curry as possible, as much biscuits as possible as well, because it's like my cheat time to have at home. So I also need to have a lot of protein to build muscle and maintain the muscle. So yeah, definitely just eat as much as possible without worrying when I get home after a race. Cool. So the ranking of this obviously is the classic lemon puff, which I love, but I tried it with 3 different combinations with the cheese, the apple, and the grape. The apple I didn't like so much, but the grape and cheese, very, very good. So I guess it has to be another pole position, but definitely a little bit on the side of DNF because of the apple.
All right, so next we have a Sri Lankan household classic. We have Maliban Crisco with cheese.
All right, Maliban Crisco with cheese. Yeah, I've definitely seen this. Usually all the aunties give it at the house, so definitely had a lot of these, but let's try it. I really like the Crisco biscuit. It's really nice. With the cheese as well, adds a nice flavor. I really like the crunchiness of this biscuit. Like, I don't know, this particular taste, I can't really explain what the taste is, but it's just really nice. Crunchiness. I could have loads of these, honestly, all day. Could get really addicted to it.
This is the type of biscuit, like once you start eating it, you can't really stop.
Can't stop, especially with the cheese. It really adds a nice soft texture to the crunchiness, so solid.
Is there a Maliban snack your mom or grandma used to give you that you still think about?
Yeah, they used to give me gold Mari biscuits. Like, I used to have them all the time when I was in Sri Lanka. I was still racing when I was a kid, so I'd go abroad, come back to Sri Lanka and just chill, have these gold Mari biscuits that they'd give me all day. I don't know what I was watching on TV at the time, but I just kept eating the gold Mari biscuits, so very much a childhood memory for me. So the ranking of this, I would say, very nostalgic because I've definitely had these Crisco biscuits before. With cheese, it's very nice, so 5 out of 5, pole position again. So this looks like it's got some dates in it, but also some biscuits, so I'm interested to hear what it is.
This is date bark with Maliban Gold Mari.
Okay, that sounds interesting. So I obviously live in Dubai, so there's a lot of dates around there. Let's give it a go and try it.
Do you typically like dates?
So I don't actually like dates because I live in Dubai a lot. We even have a date tree in my garden. But actually, this is pretty good. I don't know, it doesn't really taste like dates. Let me just get some biscuit in it as well, just so I really taste it properly. I actually quite like that. That's pretty good. It doesn't taste like the dates I've had. Like, I can feel the date texture, but with the biscuits and stuff, like, it gives the crunchy feeling again, and then it gives like nice texture to the dates as well. So yeah, I guess I quite like it.
What's the coolest part about getting to design your own helmet?
So I actually have my helmet here today, and I can tell you about my favorite parts of designing it. So green and flames have always been there since the start. It was my first helmet that was literally just green flames. Over the years, I've liked different colors, and so the flames on the side here have started to fade into this really nice orange and red, which I really like. It's not just a static color. And then the second thing is also the green that's everywhere. I really like the green contrast with orange. Those are my two favorite colors. And lastly, the really nice touch, which has only been very recent in my career, is the lion from the Sri Lankan flag right on the top. It's used to be black, but now it's this really nice glittery gold. So it really adds a nice touch, especially when you see the onboards from the car and you see just the lion, it's a lot of pride. So it's definitely one of my favorite parts. So now it's time for the ranking. Let me just put this down real quick. The ranking of this dish. I honestly thought this was gonna be a DNF because I don't like dates, but the flavor with the biscuits, the different type of dish just to regular dates that this is, it's another pole position. Just waiting for that DNF. I'm not sure when it's gonna happen.
In front of you, you have the egg boat with Maliban tempo.
So I have eggs every morning, so I should like this. I think this is hard boiled though, right? So I haven't had that very often, so let's give it a taste.
So there are 3 flavors of tempo. We have kottu, lumineris, and then we have cheese and onion.
I actually really like that. That's I don't know, the egg and what is this sauce on it?
So that's the egg yolk with like mayonnaise.
Right, yeah. So that with the biscuit, what was it called again? The tempo? Yeah, the tempo. So the egg with the tempo, like it really gives a nice flavor. Like, take another bite. Yeah, that is nice. I want to try the biscuit again because the tempo is, you don't normally have biscuits with egg. At least I haven't had that so much before. But it actually is a really nice combo.
This is something that you kind of get again when you go for parties, sort of like an appetizer.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely have this a lot. That is very nice.
What's the most Sri Lankan thing about you that no one would guess?
I guess a lot of people don't know that my tati is Tamil and my ammi is Sinhala, so I'm half of both ethnicities from Sri Lanka. So definitely people abroad don't know that there is mixed in Sri Lanka. You know, it's not just about being Sri Lankan. There is Sinhalese, there is Tamil, but in the end it all falls under the umbrella of being Sri Lankan. So I guess I'm a mix of everything.
Bit of a local acharu.
Yeah, you could say that. Crunch with the softness of the egg and the egg yolk is a really nice touch. Like, more than the flavor, the texture of it is really nice because you get a mix of both. So I'm gonna rank this as a pole position. That is very nice.
In front of you, we have the classic Maliban ginger biscuit with some plain tea. We'll have you go ahead and dip the ginger biscuit in the tea.
Okay, so I really like ginger biscuits. I've had them a lot, but I've never had it with tea actually. So let's see how this tastes. Oh yeah, that's a banger. That is
Do you
so
prefer the second dip or the first dip? In terms
The
of like
first.
sogginess.
I think first dip is better, but I really like the taste the tea gives to the ginger. I really like ginger. I always had ginger cookies. But yeah, these are really nice.
We got to know that you have a talent for guessing flags.
Yes, yeah. We say a talent, watch me get all of them wrong. All right, so how many flags do you have for me today?
So we have 5.
Five?
Yeah.
Okay,
We have 5 flags. You
All
can
right.
guess and then we'll get
okay.
to it.
So the first one is Turkmenistan. The second one, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I think it's Bhutan. I think that's right. This third one, it's got 2 names. It's Eswatini or Swaziland, either one. This fourth one is Belize. That's a good catch. And this last one I've actually been to. It's San Marino in Italy. That's the 5 flags. Did I get all of them right?
Yeah.
All right, back to the ranking of this though. I would say ginger biscuits has really been nostalgic for me. I always had this as a kid and it's really nice with the tea. So that is a definite pole position. So this looks like pancakes that I've usually had as a kid, but what is in it actually?
Alright, so this is pancakes, correct? But it's made with Maliban posha.
Okay, so that's got a lot of protein inside it, I'm guessing, yeah?
So posha is a meal replacement. It's made with whole grain, it has protein. People eat it in a lot of different ways.
Okay, and is it like a powder, basically?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right. That is a very different taste. Okay, I can taste the apple and the grape, obviously, but... Trying to figure out what it is. Like, it's a nice taste. I like the pancake in it, but like the powder, I'm really trying to recognize it. I'm just gonna have the pancake alone, just so I know.
So it's very flexible. You can eat this with, people make roti.
Right.
People eat it as a cereal.
Okay, yeah, it's full of protein, right? So it's very good for you. Yeah, I can't really figure out what flavor it is that I'm tasting, but it is nice. It's not too sweet. It's quite savory, which is what I like because I like having savory things. So I would definitely have this because I can easily eat it without having too much of a, let's say, sugar spike from the sweet stuff. So I would rate this as a pole position because I really like the savory taste in it. It's probably the first that I've had so far without any sweetness at all. So, and it's full of protein, so can't complain at all.
All right, you might be a bit confused. In front of you, you have the Maliban Snackers. So there are 4 flavors.
Okay.
You are going to try them and then guess.
Okay, so I have to guess what the flavor is. All right, so I'm just gonna go with this one first, right in front of me. I'll take a few. Is that tomato or something? Like ketchup? It's a ketchup flavor.
Yeah.
So I don't like ketchup.
Tomato.
Okay. So I actually don't like tomato, but basically I'm gonna be ranking each one as pole position and DNF. So, all right, tomato. All right, so I've got that one.
What do you think about the new F1 cars?
So they've made it lighter and smaller this year, also with the bigger battery and the electric power. It is interesting. The racing's much more closer because there's a lot more energy conservation, which makes it interesting. Mercedes have nailed the regulations, so their car looks good. Their engine looks good as well. Ferrari's starts look good. So overall, the car, I think it looks nice on the onboards because it's definitely a lot easier to handle. I think there's still a lot of concern over straights about energy saving and stuff, which will be worked on in the future. But so far, it's been very efficient for F1 to go to that much electric power very early on. So this looks like it has pepper on it, if I'm not mistaken. Is it pepper? Oh, that tastes nice. Wait, why is the flavor not coming to my head? I know what it is. It's so familiar. Is it like, I don't know, butter chicken or something like that?
No, so that's masala.
Masala, right? Yeah, so familiar. I really like Indian food, so yeah, makes sense.
So we heard that your first word was the word car.
Yeah.
And how has your journey been?
As my first word being car, it was this video where I'm playing with cars on my little toddler stool, and yeah, I don't know what I remember from that day or that, early years of my life, because I was 1, 2, 3 years old, but for some reason I loved cars. I loved the movie Cars. And then just so happened that I started driving cars or go-karts at 6 years old. So I don't know, I just really liked cars. I think I really liked wheels, anything on wheels. I liked scooters, bikes. So cars was like the fastest thing I could drive. So I guess that is why I fell in love with racing, but definitely those 2 cars was very nice. All right. So furthest from me, this one. I'm so bad at guessing flavors. That is so familiar. It's so familiar.
Any hints? Do you need a hint? What are you leaning towards?
Leaning towards?
Yeah, like what's your mind telling you?
It feels like it's a taste in pizza.
Yeah,
pasta.
very close.
Is it very close to pizza?
Yeah.
Is it cheese?
Yeah, but there's something else.
Cheese and something else?
Yes.
Tomato?
Close.
Chili?
Yeah.
So it's cheese and chili?
Cheese and chili.
Wow, okay. Yeah, I could really taste the cheese flavor. I just couldn't figure out where the spice was coming from. So, Makes sense.
What do you think about driving in Sri Lanka, given that you just received your driving license?
So on track, I've raced against racing drivers, but off track, my biggest competitors in Sri Lanka are the bus drivers. How fast they're driving, how they're overtaking. That's some real talent, man. So I've got some competition wherever I am in the world or wherever I am in Sri Lanka. So it's good training my reflexes, especially with Monaco coming up. So far it's been okay. No close calls or anything, but I'll make sure to be a very careful driver off track.
Potholes? No comment?
No potholes so far. I guess I have like the awareness enough to avoid it, but yeah, definitely could be close.
Did you wish you had a horn in the F3 car?
I think I'd get used to using it, yeah. I don't think it would be very useful on track, but I'd get used to using it so that I can remember to use it off track in Sri Lanka, because that's where it's needed, yeah. Last flavor, so I've guessed 1 or 1.5 really. That's like a biscuit flavor, like really like something that I've tasted in biscuits, I feel. I'm not really sure. Let me take another bite. It's quite tough. Very familiar. Can I get a hint?
It's similar to a word you've been saying, and just think Sri Lankan. Like when you think Sri Lankan, you think of a word, right?
Like
Sri Lankan
ayo?
food.
Like
No.
I don't know. Like,
No, I mean like Sri Lankan food is what?
spicy?
Yes, that's the name of it.
Oh, just spicy.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay. I kind of tasted something else, but maybe that's just the, what's it? Snacker?
Snackers.
Snacker flavor. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's not ayo. That makes more sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So last question. Who do you think is the greatest F1 driver in all of its history?
Lewis Hamilton.
Do you want to elaborate?
Yes, let me elaborate, because for me, what his turning moment was in 2007, coming in as a rookie at 22 years old to a top team like McLaren, going against Alonso, who had just won back-to-back titles with Renault and has been in F1 for 6 years. Same with Raikkonen, being in F1 for 6 years and had his prime with McLaren, who was racing for Ferrari. For Hamilton to lose the championship by 1 point after leading it for so long against Raikkonen and Alonso in his rookie year, that defines talent. And of course, the rest of the 20 years of his career is history as well. But that's the defining moment for me.
Now that you've been in F3, have you run into him?
I haven't run into him yet. It's only been 1 round in Melbourne, but obviously I've met him as a kid. I'll show him the picture one day if I get the chance to, but definitely this year at one point, hoping to meet him and cross paths.
Shall we go into the ranking?
Yes, so first of all, we have tomato. That's like definite DNA because I don't like tomato, maybe even a bit further. What was this again? This was the masala, right?
Yes.
I like Indian food, so that's definitely pole position. The cheese and chili, that's nice because it gives that pizza flavor. And this was a nice taste with a bit of spice, so that's pole position. So yeah.
Do you want to rank the 3 that you did in pole position?
Yeah, I'd say masala number 1, and then this is the cheese and chili number 2, and finally the what was it? Spicy. Yeah, spicy number 3. That's it. After visiting the Maliban factory in December and seeing how everything is manufactured, it was very interesting today to try those different combinations and to have the opportunity to try very different ones as well. Thank you very much for having me today, and thank you to Maliban for this amazing opportunity. Comment which combinations that you would like to try and also which ones you'd like to see me try next. Thank you all very much.